In this exercise video, we're going to be going through a 3-way banded exercise for working on ankle strength and ankle stability and motor control. So you're going to want to get yourself with your legs out straight, sitting on your butt, with the knees out straight as much as possible. This will help minimize how much compensation you get through your knees with these exercises. Then you're going to get your TheraBand, and you want to make sure it has a loop in one end, so you can loop that around the foot. And first thing we're going to do is loop it around the outside of the foot. So it should be wrapped around, kind of around the pinky toe and through that area. So you don't want it to be way back here. That's not going to give you much resistance. You want to keep it up high, so it's kind of covering the pinky toe fully. And it's well anchored there and splayed out flat. So a TheraTube does not work for this exercise. So with that around the outside of your ankle, you're going to use your other foot as a little pivot point for the band. So the band is going to be straight across from one foot to the other. From here, you're going to bring your foot up into a 90-degree bend or a neutral position. You're going to start with the foot in towards your other foot without any tension on the band. Then you're going to slowly pull your foot out to the side and then slowly return back in. And you're going to make sure that you hold that knee steady so it's not moving through the knee or the thigh. So I don't want to see this happening. That's not happening at the foot and ankle, that's happening at your hip. So keep this steady, have your hands there to hold it in place as you do that windshield wiper motion out to the side. And you want to think slow, controlled, especially on that return to the starting position, because what you'll notice is that it feels pretty smooth pulling out, but when you return back in, it gets a little bit harder to control and make it smooth. And that's where we're trying to retrain these muscles to be able to control that eccentric motion. So that's the first direction, is going out to the side. Now we're gonna change the band. So now it's wrapped around the big toe, and again it's splayed out over the big toe and the ball of the foot, and it's around the inside. We're going to cross our other leg around now to give us that anchor point, and now we're going to pull in and out. Again, the top leg should be holding your bottom leg, but just make sure that you're not getting rotation through the whole entire leg. You got to keep that leg still, and it's just the ankle doing the motion, pulling inwards, trying to make it smooth as possible. And then the last one here, this is where you sometimes need a little bit of help, but you're going to get yourself anchored with the band tied off behind you or straight down through your foot. So tying it to a chair leg or a heavy piece of furniture that's not going to move. And then you're going to be pulling up towards your shin and slowly down, up towards your shin, slowly down. So I don't have the band tied to something, but just envision that this is tied here and you're pulling straight up towards your shin. You should be feeling that in that shin area for those muscles. Going nice, slow, and controlled here. So that's the 3 different directions. You have up towards your shin, out to the side, inwards. Those are the main 3 directions, the main 3 directions that we need for good motor control. The 4th direction of the toes going away from you is best to be done in a standing or sitting heel raise exercise and not with a band. The band does not give you enough resistance to make that exercise effective. So we do these 3 directions with the band, and then we do that 4th direction in a sitting or standing calf raise, which is in another video.